And she's like, it's just a show I just started. I'm kind of getting into it. And I was like, what is it called? And she was like, Reacher. I was like, oh, I've heard of Reacher.
I was like, Reacher.
And then right on cue, this beautiful fucking human walks on screen and says the cheesiest line of all time. I don't even know what he says. And he's just looking sexy as shit. And I was like, oh, this is why you watch this shit and not my show. She's like, yeah.
Cup to cup. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Buenos dias, everybody. It's Cut to Cut episode number 290. We got a fantastic episode ahead of us. We have Florida Man bracket time. Popeyes versus Guthrie's. Number 4 against number 5. Should be a good matchup. We got movie time with Chris. We also have a dad tip. This is where we fucked up. Chris Rants. Chris episode.
Chris has been getting angry recently. I feel like he's had a lot of I don't gets and rants.
Heavy Chris.
True. Heavy Chris indeed.
Is this your I don't get, Chris, or is it someone you found online?
Well, this is a rant. The last one was mine, yeah. And I have another one.
Okay.
I'm building them up.
You're getting so angry.
Great episode ahead of us. So get ready. With that being said, I want to introduce who I have here with me. My name is Kevin. I'm the 7th greatest person on the face of the planet. Top 5 podcast host, number 1 lover in the face of the world. But then also I have the face. Okay. Speaking of the face, we have the face of the podcast. It's Chase. Chase is here. We want to make sure we get him now.
If I'm the face of the podcast, that's not great.
Well, he's here. Say hello, Chase.
Yo.
And we also have our boy just spitting like a goddamn red. Jesus, get your shit together.
Fucking summer hairs on top of the beer. I'm like pulling my dog's hair.
Flies.
Goddamn jackass.
We got Chris here, everybody. This is Chris.
Woo! What's going on? Come now.
Come on.
10 episodes away from 300. We just were mentioning. What a milestone on the horizon.
And joining us, we have a very special guest. He doesn't come on very often.
Fuck you.
No, I'm just kidding. We got Jason here, straight from where the fuck are
wherever he is.
Yeah.
Fort Worth, bro. Chase and I were just talking about earlier. You don't want to fuck it up. If you're in Dallas or Fort Worth, you gotta let them know. I didn't know.
They get offended if you say something else?
Super offended, dude. It's almost
they're like, yeah, I'm in Dallas. No, the fuck you're not.
For sure. It's kind of like Winter Garden or Winter Park. Like, if you fuck that up, that's kind of how they
it's understandable. I know where they're coming from.
Who do you think's going to be on more episodes of the podcast this year, Jason or Jose?
They
Fuck
can't.
You, dude.
They don't really They don't really cross over either.
They don't. I think they
it's either one's on, one's off, one's off, one on.
I think they plan it that way.
Playing this
Jose's like, oh, Jason's going to be on. Oh, my calendar just got booked up.
Oh, I'm super busy tonight.
I've only missed 2 episodes, theoretically. Theoretically,
sure.
I forced one episode to be canceled, but that was because Kevin was going to be on. I was like, if we don't have Kevin on, there's no shot. We can't do it.
Well, Chase is the face of the franchise.
Why?
It's true. Face of the podcast.
The franchise? Did you say face the franchise?
Well,
okay.
Hey, maybe we're going to franchise.
Also, there's still 9 months left, Jason, so Jose can still catch you.
This is it, bro. There's no shot. I'm not fucking dipping out again. Okay.
Sure.
Anyways, we're happy to have you back. How you been? You good?
I'm good. Can we give props to you though, bro? Like
Thank you.
You launched the gaming side of it. You've done 3 or 4 of those clips just for gaming alone. You've done this. You've edited both of these podcasts for a couple of weeks. Let's give applause to fucking Kevin, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's too loud. It's got to be a golf clap.
Yeah.
If you can hear it, it's too loud.
Yeah, 100%. My fucking roommates in this hotel are going to be pissed in about an hour.
How's the
your roommates? I like
surgery?
How you call them your roommates.
Surgery is good. They said I couldn't work out for another 2 weeks, and I actually went to the gym today and I didn't feel anything that hurt. Bro, I think that was a little exaggerated. I was fine.
Yeah, when I had mine, they were like, you can't work out for like 16 years. So I'm still waiting. It's almost
Chase is
done.
like, it's almost
I'm coming
time.
up on it. I'm coming up on it.
You got to play it safe, bud.
Yep,
Play it
play
safe.
it
safe. Yeah.
But since I'm on the road a lot, I got a question for you because I heard I want to call her a Karen, but maybe I'm wrong here. I might be gross as fuck when it comes to this. But she came down. She basically was in there one night, and she was complaining that room service didn't come in her room and give her fresh towels. And I thought, if I was me normally in my home, I don't change my towels out, but maybe once a week, tops. And I know we talked about it in the past. Where do you guys stand on not just hotel, like in general? How often do you get a new fresh towel after you take a shower?
Babe?
It's like, how often do we change it? I mean, I definitely don't, change
it. Yeah.
I mean, I change it, but it's like once a week. I don't change it every couple of days.
That's about right. Also, don't most hotel rooms have more than one towel?
Yeah, they give you like 4 or 5 of them.
So how is she already out of towels?
Let's be honest. You got to put one down on the floor to catch all the water.
That's a separate towel. That's a separate towel.
They give you one for that.
Yeah.
No.
They typically give you like at least 2 towels in addition to the floor towel.
I don't
At
spend much
least
time in
7
hotels.
hand
So.
towels.
It's like I'm not a frequent hotel visitor. I don't know how this works.
Kevin's more of an Airbnb kind of guy.
I'm neither.
Honestly,
No, I'm more of a homebody.
No, you're
Homebody,
you and
Kevin.
If you take work out, I wouldn't be in a hotel. I would be in an Airbnb. So I would not know any of this. Obviously.
Well, I mean,
You take
come on.
work. Yeah. I mean,
But that being said, though, like she was just like bitching about it. Like, well, man, we don't change, or we don't actually go into your room, but every other day, so we wouldn't have changed. But we're happy to give you all these towels. But she took like 4 fucking towels.
What?
Like,
Sis.
it was a stack this big, so at least 4, right? And I'm like,
that's just hey, shut the fuck up, lady. Here, take these.
Yeah, just take all these towels and be quiet.
Yeah.
has to be. I thought Chase was pissed, and then I realized he just froze. So we're gonna. If you don't hear Chris or Chase, we're just letting you know he's having technical difficulties, and that's about it.
Godspeed, Chase.
I mean, he's had technical difficulties since
What episode do we
day 1 of the podcast.
You thought like he's been at 3 different houses, and it's been 3 different houses he's had issues. At this point, we have to say it's you. It's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the tech. It's you, my man.
Also, you talk about, I've been off the podcast twice. The amount of time that he's actually on, like physically in here, is probably like you've both blown him out of the water. So
There it is.
yeah. But anyways, we have an opening item. Let's get to that.
Wait, before we do opening item,
Okay.
Kevin, how
Hold
often
it.
do you change your towel? You don't
I don't fucking know when my wife does. Probably once a week, maybe, if that.
Okay. All right. That's it. I didn't hear anything from. Oh no, Chase said once a week. Chris said once a week. I don't feel as dirty, so that's
No.
okay. So Chase, you basically said once a week is probably about where you're at. Chris once a week, and Kevin's like whenever my wife does.
Yeah.
It's all right. All right. I figured I asked. That's my one thing I had to bring up. But opening item.
Excuse me, do you know how much a polar bear weighs?
No, how much?
Enough to break the ice. Hi, Fred Searing. How are you?
How are ya?
Opening item this week. I have to download it as a PDF because Chris doesn't know how to share files.
No,
anymore.
Chris does. Chris apparently broke Google yesterday because he wouldn't. I made a separate doc and sent it again. It still didn't. I don't know. It's broken.
But anyway,
I think you're missing a step here, Chris.
No.
we're here. We're here, folks. What city would you not spend your own money to vacation to, but when you have to go there for work, you're like, hell yeah.
Shout out Mike for that. I mean, he said
There
it
you go.
way back in the chat. I think that's where I got
You
that
did.
from.
You did. I remember
Oh,
that.
okay. Nice. So
Nice.
I'll go first. I don't take many work trips, but I went to Hollywood. Actually, I went to Tamarack, Florida. And while I was down there, I was like, this is right next to Hollywood, the Hard Rock Casino. So I was like, I would never visit Hollywood, Florida, but hell yeah, let's go to the casino. So we did that.
Hell yeah.
And by we, I mean me, all by myself.
Is that the
Lost.
time that I like peer pressured you to go do something and you lost?
Yeah, well, not. I was like, should I go or should I not? And you were like, yes, fucking go.
Yeah, 100%. And you were like,
Aren't you
I'm
going?
gonna lose it, but I was like, and then you walked away. You're like, what happened? Like, I lost. I was like,
Well, I
we
ended up
all
losing.
knew. We all knew I was about to lose some money, including me. So it is what it
feel
is.
so bad.
Those
What about you,
places
Chase?
aren't built off of winners.
I mean, I don't ever travel for work, so I'm going to go with a hypothetical and say...
You do travel a lot, though. Like,
yeah, but
in
not for
general.
work. Yeah. I'm going to say LA because, like, I don't really have an interest in, like, flying. Like, there's so many other places I want to visit that LA is not necessarily high on my list. But if I got sent out there for work, like, I'm already there. I can like check out the food scene, like that kind of thing. Well, LA's known for having great food. You can go see the walk with all the stars and shit. But like, I just don't think
Walk
I'm
of
ever
Fame or whatever?
going to go out there on my own unless like I'm brought out there for a specific reason. Because there's just so many other
absolute
places I
trash.
want to see. So
It's trash. It's trash.
What's up
Yeah,
for?
for sure.
I think of two things when I think about like California food wise. What do you think about, Chase?
tacos.
I think I'm in and out.
Bro, literally, fish tacos, in and out. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like
those are the
everybody's
two.
like,
Fish
oh, you gotta
tacos.
go to this place and fish tacos. Like anytime you see on movies and shit,
Yeah.
it's
I
like
mean,
fish tacos.
I love a
and
good
so-
fish taco.
Me too.
I love it,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
Colorado had In-N-Out. It's it's overhyped.
We're supposed to be.
Yeah, I
getting
mean it's
one,
solid,
supposedly.
but it's overhyped.
I've never
definitely
been to an
overhyped.
In and Out.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, it's a solid burger for a good price. It's a very good deal. Is really what it is.
I mean, the hidden menus is like where it's at, though, right?
animal
you just
style?
Don't,
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
don't
Yep.
go and get the same fucking. You don't just go.
You get
there
a
just to get
double
it.
animal style. Maybe add some chopped chilies.
Oh well,
This man
I
locked
think we can
in.
probably choose whatever the fuck we wanted to, right?
Chase, literally, I went with a bunch of employees last week or 2 weeks ago when I first got to Dallas, and they ordered exactly what you just said. I want a double animal style with fries and
They
chili,
follow the
whatever
same
it was.
blog.
I was
Chopped
like,
chilies,
what
yeah.
the fuck just happened?
As somebody that's never been, what is animals? What does that mean? Animal
It's
style.
like their sauce. It's like their spread
burger sauce?
and onions. yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes no sense, Chris, because I was thinking like, oh
heard
yeah,
that.
any more protein? Like I thought protein, but it's like just another-
No.
Here's a shitload of burger
That's called
sauce.
protein style.
Is that a thing? I'm
yeah.
making that up.
It is. Yes.
God, Jesus Christ! Jake, how often do you go?
There's
there?
also one called the Flying Dutchman.
This man knows
which
everything.
is it's burgers and then the buns are like whole grilled onions.
That's disgusting.
Swear to God, look it up.
like-
It's called the Flying
That's
Dutchman.
way too much fucking onion.
It's a lot. They already put that is, dude. I love onion. They put so much onion on their burgers. It's crazy.
Then why do you
I
need
disagree.
it
I
like
think
with
it's-
onion?
Then throw on some
You
grilled
don't-
onions
animal
on top.
style.
You don't.
Yeah.
I'm confused. There's too much.
No, animal style is different. It's not like it doesn't come.
But
with
you
the
said
whole
it's
grilled
animal
onion.
style with
But
onions.
it's well, like chopped onions. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said it's already got a shit ton of onions.
But
What do you mean?
that's instead of the like giant onion that they put on onion
gotcha,
rings that they put.
So what about you? Do you get your fries animal style? There's too much pressure. I
Their
can't
fries
go
are
there. I don't know what
trash.
to
Their
do.
fries are trash.
Oh, their fries suck. Aren't they?
Are they like
It's
those
a hard. They're like your typical like
super
old
thin
school-
ones?
Yeah.
I do not
yeah,
like their
yeah.
fries at all.
I agree. I don't like that style of fries, but for that style of fry, it's fine. But that is the worst style of fry. It's like
Yeah.
almost like this, not steak fries, but like the little thin, like
Yeah.
steak and shake.
Like the
that does
thin-
it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I'm just when I go there, I just don't even get the fries. So
She's like, give me another burger. Fuck the fries.
I've never. Wait a second. You don't get fries?
not at In-N-Out. No.
Yeah, I don't. No,
You just get a burger?
I don't get fries at all.
Yeah, I
I
rarely
can't,
get
I can't
fries.
tell you last time I had a
rarely get
burger
fries.
without fries. You gotta have. fries
I'd
with a
rather
burger.
have a second burger.
A
and then waste my
100.
fucking-
Jason, we're locked in here, dude.
Double burger. Weird.
Why waste the?
This is
fucking
why we need you back on the
burger?
podcast.
It depends where I'm going for the burger for
Chris,
fries.
shut the fuck up. You
Oh,
eat
heard
fries.
that. Not talking about food. Never going in and out. Fuck it.
He's
Animal
like, if I'm at
style, screw
Taco
it.
Bell, I'm getting the fries.
Oh, you're speaking my language. Speaking my language.
Where are we going, Chris?
Yeah, unfortunately for me, work either I don't travel except to Lebanon for training, and there's nothing to do there.
You say
But
To
Lebanon?
where? Yeah, what did you just
no,
say?
it's Lebanon, Tennessee.
Oh
When I
my
first
God.
got there,
Kevin, I heard the same thing you did, bro.
what did you
And
hear?
you casually
Lebanon.
said- They were like, "We're gonna go Lebanon for." I was like, "What?"
Well, that's what I said. It's Lebanon because I used to say when I first got here, it's like, oh, it's in Lebanon, and they're like, you don't say that here. It's Lebanon.
we don't
it's just
do that
one
kind of
syllable.
stuff
That's,
around here, boy.
that's essentially the talk I got. Is like you say Lebanon around here. So That's the only place I travel for work. But the last vacation we went on was New York. So there's one that it was fun, but it was expensive as shit. So I would not want to go vacation there again. But if work was like, hey, community bank, we're going to send you to New York, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's go there. Wilson Bank's dime.
New York's a good one too.
It's
one.
I mean, just everything's so expensive.
It is. I really
And I would
like
never.
New York, though.
It's cool, but I would not want to go spend more money. Now that I've gone once, I don't need to go do it again.
Sure enough, it is pronounced Lebanon. There you go.
Lebanon.
Lebanon, Tennessee.
Lebanon.
Chris was
sounds-
made to say that word. Say it again.
Chris was
What,
made to
Lebanon?
say everything in Tennessee.
They're like, welcome, brother. Where have you been?
Welcome.
They're like, you're from here, right? You're like, nope.
What are you talking
One
about?
of us.
You're one of us.
Awesome.
Yeah. Who
Uh,
else?
This was hard because I guess I'm the opposite of you guys, and I travel a fuckload.
Yeah.
Let me break this down. I had one, and I was like, this is it. But then I'm like, no, I'd actually probably would take the family. I'd probably say, I mean, it's recency bias. So I was in San Jose, California. I feel like I was looking for because Adobe's there, Kevin, NVIDIA, it's like all
Nice.
like major techs, and I'm just like, I was just expecting more. I couldn't see me flying if I'm going to fly out to California, I'm going to fly out to different cities. So kind of based on what you said, Chase, I'm going to make the trip that's long. There's better places
For sure.
but it was cool as fuck. I mean, there was really good restaurants. I got into a fucking ramen fix where I was like, every time I saw a ramen sign, I was like, fuck, I want ramen again. So I got ramen 4
I
different
bet
times when I was
California
there.
has really good ramen.
Yeah, it's
I've heard they got
super,
fish tacos.
They got fish tacos. They're influenced by a lot of Middle Eastern and Asian for sure. And it was
Or people
fucking-
from Lebanon.
or Lebanon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lebanon crowd makes their way out there sometimes.
I was gonna say Albuquerque, but to be honest with you guys, I think I'd take the family to Albuquerque. There's enough cool historical shit there, and
I've
Netflix
been
is
there.
building a big thing. There's cool hikes. There's a mountain you can snowboard. You go to different seasons. So after thinking about it, I only got to see work related stuff, and then when I got to drive out, I was like, "Fuck, this gorgeous out here." And plus, Area 51's down the road that you can take a long ride out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another one I want to tell people, check out Albuquerque. I think a lot of people will like it if you do the touristy shit.
I wish I
Heard
could
that.
spell Albuquerque to tell you. There's there it is. We took a little side trip too. What's the city that's near
Santa Fe?
Yeah, Santa Fe.
Yeah,
Santa Fe was
there's
cool,
a big
too.
mountain there. Yeah, Santa Fe I heard is really cool too. I really hated on Albuquerque for a while, and then when I finally got to see the area, I was like, no, this place is fucking dope.
Lots of
But-
Tex-Mex there. I think it's
Yeah,
might be
Chattanooga is
home
a
of-
good hidden city. Chris.
Chattanooga, yeah.
Yeah.
I said it last summer. I'll say it this summer. We got to meet in Chattanooga because that's literally, I think, dead in the middle
Yeah,
from where we
I'll
both
go. I'll go because
Come on.
I told Emily I want to go for halftime, and then I can basically leave at night and go party with you,
Let's go.
with the family.
Chattanooga-
but it's a
Chattanooga ain't ready.
There's a lot of trains and shit that are there that I was like,
There is.
Connor would love it, and then I like Chattanooga a lot when I was there. Everyone gives it shit for I don't know what reason, but I actually dig it.
I've never actually hung out there. It's just one time we did, but it's just a lot of traffic, especially if you're driving through. It's a lot of traffic, but I'm sure it's fun.
This is a
That's
cool
what we gotta do.
8 hours from my house, guys.
Hey, come on, man.
Hi there. There's a direct, I think, from the Sanford Airport, Kevin.
Look at that.
Orlando to Chattanooga, $259. That's today.
Not too
though.
bad.
That's light
Oh,
work.
that's today. Look
Wait,
later on.
round trip
we're thinking
April
about
9th.
Chattanooga.
No, April
It'll be a
9th.
fun man trip to hang out with. I like
I
it.
think
Chattanooga.
I think John and them have done the
Yeah,
Sanford to Chattanooga.
yeah. There's a direct flight. It's not. I like it. I think some people hate on it. They say that it's too hipster, and then other people say I don't know. I thought it was a cool thing because I would actually want to bring Connor. I told them
To
because
Chattanooga.
there's a lot of trains and shit. And I thought it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that's only 3 hours from
Yeah, it's an hour and a half from my house.
I'll just
That's
fly. It's got to be cheaper to fly to Chase in Atlanta, and then he can just take me the rest of the way, right?
I can do
100%.
There it is. There's the plan is forming.
Man trip, bro.
The plan is forming.
$84 to get to Atlanta. Here we go,
There
baby.
you go. Da-da-da.
Oh,
Damn.
please, can we make this happen for a fucking long weekend?
Lock it in.
I would
Lock
get
it
a
in.
Massive boner. I will take
How
care
far
of
is
the
it
fucking
from you,
hotel
Chase?
or Airbnb.
3 hours?
To Chattanooga, I can tell you right now. Give me
No,
one
I ain't
second.
fucking playing. I ain't driving.
No, I ain't fucking.
3 hours ain't nothing. You're full of shit, Kevin.
Hour and a half, bro. Hour and a
Yeah,
half.
same distance
Oh,
as
yeah,
me,
we're
hour and a half.
We're down. We're down.
We're in.
Let's fucking make this happen. Your flight's gonna be shorter than a fucking road trip. That's awesome. Or about the same time.
Until it gets delayed 5 times.
It's a yeah.
Don't.
Oh,
say
right.
that,
It never flights don't get delayed.
That'll
They-
never happen. to
Actually,
you.
if anything, they get there faster typically.
That's
all
crazy.
day, every day.
Yep.
Yeah. You should look at the direct flight at least too.
This is enough travel talk.
Oh, my bad, dude. My bad.
Somebody
Oh.
gotta keep this podcast rolling. This guy is fucking clueless over here. Anyways, this is Florida, man. Right, Chase?
That's where
Why
I
don't you
read
tell us
off
what's,
a Florida Man headline. Not always Florida Man, not always even from the United States, but this one is in fact from Florida.
Okay.
And
Here we go.
Florida Man turning to blank for breakfast as high egg prices continue.
Where's my banner, Chase? Come on.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Dude.
Yeah, I need to visualize it.
I trained him,
Just,
but he's,
all right,
you know?
give me a second.
Florida man turned to blank because of egg prices, huh?
Yeah.
Turn to
Florida.
something else. Eggs are too much.
It's gotta be another animal.
Does it?
I'm gonna go iguana.
He's going to iguana eggs.
Iguana eggs.
I'm gonna go ostrich.
Ostrich.
Those are like popular eggs, right? I think ostrich eggs are popular.
They're massive, bro. I think they're like fucking the size of your head.
You get one instead of a dozen, right? Oh, the
Sure.
Good there.
dozen.
Does it? Doesn't. Since it's Florida, I'm gonna go gator. Give me some gator eggs.
I mean, that
It's a
was
safe.
Put
It's a
it on the
safe
board.
bet. It's a safe
Put
bet.
it on the board, Chris. Got
a
it.
great-
So let me hear him one more time.
We got.
What did
ostrich.
you hear, Chase?
I heard ostrich, iguana, and gator.
Yeah, you heard gator right.
You heard him right.
Okay.
God damn it.
It's iguana.
Congratulations, Jason.
Let's fucking
Told you.
go.
It
Iguana.
is an
Suck it,
iguana.
Kevin.
So he says,
This guy, bro.
as consumers deal with high egg prices, a Florida man is turning to iguana for breakfast, one scramble at a time from bullet to brunch. It might be the most Florida meal anybody will ever see. It's Johnson's special recipe, 49 eggs plus all the fixings.
49 eggs?
That's what he said.
Man.
He says a lot cheaper. Yep.
Wonder what the taste is like. What do you think?
Probably the
Little
same.
gamey. Little gamey.
Probably gotta be a little
Probably
gamey.
a little
to it.
gamey.
egg?
I need to put this point on for Jason real quick.
Jose, you got that? Oh no, I'll get it.
Yeah, folks, Jose's obviously not here tonight, but, we'll see.
Apparently he's
Jason-
hanging out with my sister? Is that what he said?
I think that's what he said.
Thanks, Jamie. Dick.
It's
So
the
that
only time I can ever
that's the
hang out.
only available time. So yeah, that brings Jason. Me and Jason are tied at 6. Kevin and Jose are at 4.
You ain't had shit to say all night, but now all of a sudden you start to announce who's winning, and you want to just fucking spout off, don't you?
You just need to calm down, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's valid as well.
Hey, before we get into Slim Down for what? Are we doing the intro or are we nixing it? Or just do it like for 2 seconds? 2 seconds. Let's do 2 seconds.
Yeah, we just got to be careful. Too much, to be honest. Yeah.
It's too much.
That's already too far.
You
No
choose.
offense,
You choose.
Henderbeaed or Jason. It's a great intro. It's just YouTube is really like fucking motherfuckers.
They're tight. They're tight.
motherfuckers.
We just got to think of another song, and then we can just mimic Lil Jon. Who's got the best Lil Jon? Chris, give me.
Also,
Lil Jon.
Henderbeaed, I apologize because I was like we can't do this. I was talking to Jason the other night, and he was like just get rid of it. I'll come up with something different. I was like, I just feel so bad. Like Henderbeaed made that for us. He's like, no, bro, I made that, and I was like, oh, get rid of that shit then.
Cut that.
What the fuck are we
Get outta
doing?
here.
1000%. Yeah, I'll come up with something else. I gotta make sure I got his Slim Down for what sound effects on the back end. because he did a pretty good one. But we need Chris. You have a pretty good one, so we gotta
Thanks, man.
match the lyrics and then come up with another version of that song.
Put in the work.
But just in time, here comes Slim Down.
Yo, Cup to Cup, it's Henderbeaed. Today for Slim Down for What, I'm trying the Wendy's Saucy Nugs. I got the garlic parm flavor. It's lunchtime at work. Trying not
Domino's,
to
I think it was.
burn my asshole before I have to go home. So I thought garlic parm might be a great idea. Garlic probably bad, but hey, whatever. Anyway, yeah, these are not that great. The regular chicken tenders, chicken nuggets rather, are pretty good in my opinion. But these saucy nugs are, I don't know. Maybe it's just the garlic parm. It's very flat, not very flavorful. Maybe one of the other flavors would be a little better. I might give it a try sometime. But yeah, don't get the garlic parm at least. It's trash. See ya.
I
forgot that was a thing Wendy's did.
I do, but I feel like anytime garlic parm is on a list of wing seasoning, everyone always like goes to that. I feel like it tastes like the worst one. I don't understand why people like that shit.
I've never liked garlic parm. Anything.
I haven't had that in so long, garlic
And
parm.
I have had the Wendy's saucy nugs, like it's a barbecue or something, only because my daughter wanted them, and they taste like literally just. You can literally just buy barbecue sauce and toss their nuggets in it, and it's the same exact thing. So like,
and they're probably more expensive, the sauce. You could just do it yourself and not waste the $4.
I never understand it. My parents always did. My grandmother, friends, like they'll all be like, "Oh, we'll do like a normal buffalo one, but like garlic palm sounds good." I was like, "No, it fucking doesn't." For anything, not just Wendy's, just in general, is a shitty flavor.
Or what's the other place? Buffalo's, they love they sell it in the store. You can buy the Buffalo Wild Wings like garlic parm that people go crazy for.
Yeah,
allegedly.
I can't think of anything that would make your breath smell worse. Like,
Same.
bro, and I'm not even a breath guy. Like, bad breath don't really bother me. As far as my friends go. Now my wife, I'm gonna be like, hey, put some gum in there or something.
Did you guys ever see that headline? Chris, you're a movie buff. The dude that the chick that played in Hunger Games, what's her name? The actress?
The most recent one?
No, just
Jennifer Lawrence, you mean? Like
Jennifer
the name?
Lawrence.
Yeah.
To fuck with Hemsworth, anytime they had a kissing scene, she would eat like tuna or garlic, so it would be really gross. And they were really best friends. They're not because like she didn't like her, but he would do
That's
it
so
purpose.
awesome.
And you got to look it up because he's like, yeah, every single time it would be like tuna or garlic or like just seafood. And I'd go in there, I'm like, I got to get in it. And and I'm like, God, that's got to be disgusting.
He's getting ready for the kiss. He's like, it's going to be so passionate. Like, I taste that tuna.
Bro, I would throw no shot. If I went in and there was tuna in her mouth, like, fuck. That's gross.
Oh, sorry, a little piece of my tooth. Sorry, just a little piece of tuna. Sorry, my bad.
Sorry, little celery. Disgusting.
Bro, I can see it then. That's hilarious.
Yeah. All right, guys. Bracket time.
Woo!
It's bracket time, baby. Get excited.
That's what I've been doing wrong.
What?
What do you mean?
I've been playing the chicken tender intro instead of the bracket time.
Oh, yeah.
You're not doing anything wrong.
I don't think that's a wrong. That's just a different.
Yeah, but I mean that makes more sense now that we've introduced the chicken.
But
tender.
you can like switch them now. Like next week you play that one.
For sure.
I do have some discrepancies on the way you label some of this shit. I just want to throw that out there.
He wants to make that known.
Off stream here.
What did I label?
We'll talk about it later.
Oh. Now he has to know though. Now you put it out there, and then you move on.
On the board. I got you. Oh yeah. There's no process. I'm not like Chris. Like as I put it in there, I just throw a fucking name on it. Yeah. Feel free to change it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I did. No.
So for
No
context
fucks
for
given.
everyone listening, we have an entire video and soundboard, and on the right side it shows clips, and then it has names that you can change. And that's what Kevin's saying. I don't know what the fuck you're labeling, and I can see that. I can see that a lot, for sure.
But I mean, it's stuff that you remember, so it's
all good. Chris,
anyways.
give it to us. Bracket.
Bracket time. We are in the Elite Eight. Winner of this goes to the Final Four. We have number 4, Popeyes against number 5, Guthrie's. The way this whole bracket's been running, we're basing it on 2 criteria. The taste, I mean, that's pretty obvious. How does the tender do for your mouth? Is it good taste? Is it juicy or dry? And then you have the mouth BBL, the breading balance level. Is there a lot of bread? A little bit of bread. Does it want more? And then if you were somehow find yourself in a situation with a tie, you can go to the sauce. Check out their signature sauce, popular sauce. And there you have it. Who's going to the Final Four to join Zaxby's and Publix? Popeyes or Guthrie's? Kevin.
I mean, for me, it's easy just because one is so bad and the other one is just above average. Popeyes might be the worst chicken tender on this bracket, next to Steak and Shake, or not Steak, yeah, Steak and Shake. It's not good. The only good thing about it, the only semi-decent thing about it is the breading has a little bit of what you would consider from a Popeyes, like a Louisiana style seasoning on
Cajun style, whatever they call it.
you know, but like besides that, fucking there's no chicken in there. I need chicken, okay? And I ate more than one, so you know, I'm not saying I need public sized chicken, which is obviously the GOAT. But I need something. Popeyes has
What are we
nothing.
Popeyes.
Zaxby's has, for me, Zaxby's is just Zaxby's. Sorry, I apologize.
You got Zaxby's on the brain, bro.
I do. We're talking about Guthrie's. Guthrie's has, you know, a little bit of flavor, but mostly that's just junk food that you dip in sauce to make good. But I'm taking Guthrie's over Popeyes all day, every day, just based off of chicken on a chicken tender bracket. Is that crazy? But
No,
yeah,
I think that's very valid, actually.
thank you.
Very valid. Chase, fire away.
Yeah, I don't think either of these is that great. I agree with I only caught a little bit of what Kev said. I'm disappointed in Popeyes. I feel like they should have better chicken tenders than they do. Honestly, that's been like kind of a theme, honestly, with like a lot of like places that their whole thing is chicken. And I guess they don't care about tenders. They're more focused on like other things, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I think Guthrie's has a little bit better taste and a little bit better of the crunch that I'm looking for, and has way more chicken. And it has a better sauce. Not that that matters, but yeah, Guthrie's. But neither one of these is very good.
Guthrie sauce top 5.
Yeah, gut sauce is legendary.
Guthrie
100%.
sauce might be better than Cane's. I'm just saying.
It's the fucking same. It's really
a
not
very good sauce.
much
It's very
difference.
Good sauce.
Oh,
But yeah,
I
neither
don't
one
appreciate your tone. First off,
Well, that's what you're going to get because you brought up shitty Cane, so that's what's going to happen. Jay, what do you got?
Bossy tonight, man. You better fucking. I ain't step on your tortoise, okay? So don't come at me, man.
You better not have stepped on my tortoise.
Fucking poor turtle. Just don't fucking hurt the
Leave
turtle.
Michelangelo alone.
I feel bad saying this, but I do think Guthrie's probably shouldn't have been on this bracket because it is not nationwide. Like, it is central in that little area, which kind of throws me off a little bit because I think it's going to be recency bias. Yeah, but it's like Georgia,
Tennessee?
maybe a little bit of Carolina.
I don't think it's up here. I don't think.
It doesn't reach that far.
Shit.
Because, like, let me be real here. Like, I literally was in a bunch of towns. Like, you would think it would be in Texas. Like, I was been in multiple cities in Texas. You would think they would be in Texas, but it's not. But that being said, I'm just making an excuse for why I haven't tried it since college. But I do know I agree with Kevin, and I actually absolutely agree with Chase when he said that the Popeyes, I expected more.
Hold on a second.
You would think it'd be okay. But no, listen, Kevin. Like, I'm not saying they're bad. I think they're good.
No, that's not
but
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying with what I'm agreeing with Chase is that I expected more. I don't think they're as bad as what Chase and Kevin said. I definitely think there's more meat than what Kevin is saying. I wish the seasoning that they were going with was stronger and they had more in it. I think it would do better. And the size of them could do better. But Guthrie's has them. Yeah, that's not that. I don't consider that nationwide. Now look that up. Compare that to Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I mean, it'd be.
Wait, look at this. It says this is Arizona over here. You click on it, it says what? Montgomery, Alabama. That is not Montgomery, Alabama.
The geography's not making
Boise?
sense there.
Boise, yeah. They're hot in Boise.
Yeah.
Watch out now.
So, that being said, I do agree, though. Guthrie's is going forward because I do remember being I was absolutely trashed. Part of me feels like we should all get, if we had the capability of giving every single one of those chicken fingers in front of us and all of us being together and getting wasted and then eating them while we're drunk to see what tasted better, I think this would be a different bracket, by the way, too.
That would be a fun. We're all shit faced. Let's get tender some of these
Let's get
spots.
tenders and just try them out basically drunk. We can only eat these if we're drunk. And I'm like, I think it'll be a little bit different. You know what I mean?
That'd be pretty
100%.
entertaining. That'd be pretty entertaining, actually, to say.
I mean, if we get drunk and do anything, it's going to be entertaining, though.
It's also valid.
Hard facts.
But we just have to get together, and that's just not.
Well, we've already planted the seed
Chase
for
can't
that.
even get on a fucking podcast.
I'm better in real life. I'm an acquired taste over the internet. I'm better in real life.
I disagree.
that-
You're good in both.
Did you get the cup to cup rust like color shirt? I can't tell if that is or your cameras are weird.
No, it's kind of rust. Yeah,
It looks good.
It's a little rust.
it's a little rust.
I just wanted to check because I think it's a good.
No,
color
it does.
on
That's
you.
a pretty
I
color on
haven't
you.
seen that color on you in a minute.
It looks
Yeah.
good too. It
Looks
brings
so
out your
good.
blonde.
This
in
one
you.
got kind of like lost in the move, and just recently like found it in like a random.
New shirts.
Basically, yeah. So it's pretty pumped.
That's good. Kevin went. Chris, did you go?
No, but I didn't vote for either one of these. But yeah, Popeyes sucks. Last time I went to Popeyes was for the stupid fry bracket, and then for this one, I went for this, and I'll never go
the
back.
Stupid fry bracket. I'm not sick of your fucking
Sorry,
attitude.
the fry
tonight,
bracket's
okay?
not stupid. Popeyes got me heated because it's awful.
you.
I enjoyed
Like,
the fry bracket, by the way.
yeah, Popeyes not very good. Guthrie's, I mean, definitely obviously better when drunk, but I had it sober before it. I mean, it's good, much better than Popeyes, much more flavorful. Popeyes BBL for me when I get the tenders, it's just very, like Kevin said, it's got good seasoning, but there's like parts of it where you just bite and it's just all breading, and I'm like, I'm not here for all the. I'm not a fan of that. I want some chicken. I don't want to just bite and just be breading, and then I have to like keep crunching my way to chicken. So for me, it's not even close.
I think
Give me
Virginia puts
Guthrie's.
more chicken in there than you guys. 'Cause
Shout out Virginia.
No, bro, you look at their.
Have that issue.
If you look at their website, like on their website, it looks like the same shit. So, and that's where you display your best, you know.
It's fair. It's the fake shit. All right.
Jason found the good Popeyes wherever it is.
I want to give a shout out to everyone on Instagram.
Wait, we have one
What?
more person.
Oh, God bless it.
What is up, my people? Jose here with my vote for this week's fucking ridiculous matchup in the best chicken tender bracket. This week, this matchup is incredibly disappointing. It should be PDQ against Arby's. It's not because, well, you all, our wonderful listeners, thought that for whatever reason Popeyes was better than PDQ. I hope that you all have taken a moment to think about that ridiculous vote that you put on our social media and have, decided to make the right choice this week. Because the right choice is going to be Guthrie's. I promise you, to those of you that are not in the area that there is a Guthrie's, I promise you that even if you've never had it before, it's a million times better than Popeyes. I think the biggest issue that I had with Popeyes chicken fingers, I've said this over and over again, it's just that they're like pencils. They're so thin, and the majority of it is just breading. And so there has to be meat in the chicken tender to be a chicken tender. And so with that terrible BBL, the taste is super mediocre. It just doesn't compare to Guthrie's that is going to give you, a better quality chicken tender. I don't remember if they did make them in-house or not, but I would presume that they probably do because it's like the only thing that they sell there. So just based on the fact that it's just not a frozen chicken tender that you're going to wait 5 years for, Guthrie's is already going to be better. The sauce is better. The BBL is better. The taste is better. I feel some kind of way about a chicken tender that's available in such a limited market moving to the final four of our bracket, but we are technically Tallahassee based, so it makes sense. Guthrie's is my vote. That's the one that will move on to lose to Publix in a couple weeks.
I didn't catch a word of what he said. Yeah, holy hell. It was just circling. Just
Who did he vote for? I was listening to that song for the 500th time.
Zero.
couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you, bro.
We'll say.
He definitely voted for Guthrie's. No, we're not listening to it.
Please no. Please no.
No, he definitely voted for gut box.
The gut box, fucker.
Extra finger, extra sauce.
Social media, which doesn't really matter now. Chase, you figured out that mic situation, or are we just gonna go with that white thing?
It's 2025. You can't say that.
You done?
Careful.
Social media. Give me Facebook and Twitter, Chris.
X is at 75% Popeyes, but right now Facebook is in a tie, 50-50. Popeyes Guthrie. So what's Instagram?
Jason's like, let me go vote.
Let me go pop a quick vote in.
What's Instagram? Hey, you're muted.
There we go. We're good. No. I got an Amber Alert out of nowhere, and it just.
Oh shit.
All right. So if it's a
Instagram.
tie there. Instagram is there, but Facebook is Facebook side. Twitter's there, and then Instagram was Guthrie's.
Okay,
we have
so Guthrie should win.
Yeah. Our number 2 city, like for Instagram followers, is Tallahassee.
Nice.
Yeah, number 1 is
Tally.
Jacksonville. You're welcome.
Number 1 is
Tallahassee.
what? Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Duval.
Thanks for showing out there, Kevin. Winter Garden's way on the bottom, you piece of shit.
Number 17.
Oh,
Go outside with a sign immediately.
Just hold a sign.
Follow. We have to beat Jacksonville.
all right.
He's not doing it. He's not doing it.
Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm doing it.
But, what I was saying
Shock.
earlier, Instagram, you guys have been showing out on the votes. A lot of votes recently. Early on, not a lot. Now, a lot. So it's been catching up. So I appreciate you guys'
Shout out Instagram.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's awesome.
That's
it.
I'm just gonna put applause. Thank you. All right, cool.
You could have kept it going, bro.
No, it needs to be cut off.
Not really.
Cut it.
It's movie time with Chris. Movie time with Chris.
We're Chris.
It's like he's here with us.
Yeah. Thank you, Jose. Oh, he ain't here. He's not here. Movie time. Very simple. Anybody? We'll start off with you guys. Watch any movies recently? Any new movies that you haven't given any bones rankings to lately?
Let me think if I've watched any movies lately.
Past couple weeks since we did movie time. I only have 2. It's been a slow week for movies, or month, or whatever. The world.
I don't believe that I have watched. I did. We're strictly movies.
I mean, you can peek. I have a TV show. You can dip into TV shows if you want. I won't tell.
I got shows. I don't think I've watched any good movies recently. Or any movies.
We'll let shows bleed in for this one. That's fair.
I did finish Drewski's Could Have Been Love. Season 1 of Could Have Been Love is over with. Shout out Drewski, one of the top funniest characters in the world. He's hilarious. If you don't know who he is, look him up. But his choice on the final lady was fucking hilarious as well.
I don't know this show. Can you tell me this show?
Basically it's like any of those like Bachelor, something like that, except it's like super funny, like ghetto kind of version of it, like he's got a basically he puts all these girls in a house and he does different challenges with the girls to in the end hopefully find love with the girl. But he's a little bit different person where he likes different kinds of women. So he likes what he calls studs as well. So women who are dressed and act like men.
Okay.
So
all right.
Wait, is this the first season that he's ever done this, or it sounds like you said multiple?
This is the first season. Yes.
Okay.
It's first season. So yeah, it's fucking hilarious. And then
What
it
channel?
came down to the end where it was one like drop dead beautiful gorgeous woman and this like hilariously funny like overweight crazy ass woman, and I think you can guess which one he chose.
The beautiful one.
You just have to watch the show.
He's like, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to tell
Where is
you.
it streaming? Where are we watching?
It's strictly on YouTube. Which shout out to Drewski as well. Like, it's a good way to get everybody to go to his page to watch it. So
Nice.
Drewski.
Right. We were talking about shows, Chase, because I haven't watched any movies lately. But I'll say shows. The two that I have, I've said it before. Mythic Quest. It's
I haven't seen the new season.
The new
It's
season,
good.
I love where it's going. Because it's kind of figuring out if you watch season 2, you're like, there was like this, like, where is it going to go kind of show. And now I see where it's going to go. And then the other one that I don't know if any of you guys even heard of, but it's called Shoresy. It's Chris and Chase. You guys might like it because
That sounds super familiar.
So I've told you guys a million times, Letterkenny is a show that I watch. A lot of
Fucking
dialogue. If you don't
Letterkenny.
like a lot of dialogue, then you're not going to like it. Shoresy dials down the dialogue, but it's like fucking meathead hockey players from Canada.
Okay.
And it's fun. It's the same characters. It's a spinoff from that show, but you don't need to have any kind of idea of what the other show was. It can live on its own, and it's fucking hilarious. I just finished 3 seasons of it, and it got renewed for like 2 more.
3 seasons?
You don't.
Yeah,
you don't even have to like
Put in the
hockey
work.
to like this. It is fucking ridiculously dumb at so many times, but it's one of those dumb comedies that if that's your style, go with it. And I've been
Love it.
watching that.
Shoresy.
Okay.
Shoresy.
Okay.
Chase, I know you'll like it, Chase. I don't know if like it's a couple one.
That's fair.
She might give her one episode. She'll know right away if she likes it or not.
Yeah.
One episode should be like,
I
I'm
feel
out.
like she won't, but
Okay, there you go.
we can try it though. Yeah.
Give it a go.
Kevin said it. Chase, you got any shows or movies you watch recently?
What movie was Chris talking about? I missed that.
I hadn't said any movies.
I watched most of The Electric State. I haven't quite finished it. I have like 20 minutes. That's the one with Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt. It's a Netflix one.
Yeah, it's a Netflix
yeah.
one.
Is it bad? Good.
I mean, it's okay. It's good. It's good. It's it got like shit on by critics. But I thought it's an enjoyable movie. It's like nothing like that's gonna set the world on fire, but it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie.
What are the brothers that directed it, produced it?
The Russo brothers, the Avengers.
Yep, the Avengers
guys.
people. So like that's the thing is like the visuals in it are fucking awesome. Like the actual like visuals and shit are awesome. The acting's good. The story is like a story you've kind of heard like similar stories a million times before. So it's not like, I mean, it's done in a different way. It reminds me a lot of Ready Player One, but Ready Player One's a lot better.
Nice. So how many bones? I know you haven't finished it. How many bones?
Cast here, right?
Like probably 6.2 bones.
6.2.
That's crazy because Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 15%.
No, that's the
They got
critics. Look at the audience score though.
Audience can't be
score
that bad.
is 71.
Yeah,
I was to say, yeah.
Critics shit on it. Critics hated it.
But it is the most popular on what to watch on their website. So
Yeah. Again, I've seen most of it. I liked what I saw. The visuals are awesome. The acting's good, and like it's a fun movie. But it's don't expect like the best movie ever made or anything.
Chris, I don't want to like if go ahead, Jay.
No, you go, bro, and then I'll go.
I don't know if you watched the movie. Have you seen this like the one scary movie that's like winning all the awards and shit? It's like I guess it's a vampire movie, isn't it?
No
vampire movie. Which one are you talking? Yeah,
this is what you're supposed to.
Won a lot of awards. The Substance got nominated for a lot of stuff.
No, just fuck.
While I look that up, I also have been watching Reacher. It's a fun show. I mean, it's
Is it good?
It's on my list.
Is the fucking deal with Reacher right? Did a new season come out?
Yeah,
my
season
wife
three. Season 3 is about to be over. The finale
Kevin's
for
like,
season
what the
3
hell?
comes out next week.
He's a funny actor, so
I like
tell
that
you
actor,
something.
yeah. He's
I like
not
him
funny.
a lot.
Well, I mean, he does have some funny parts, but for the most part, he's a very serious role
cheesy.
for him.
Oh yeah, furious.
I would have taken him as the next Batman.
He said he'd do it for free. He said he'd do it for free. He'd play Batman.
The crazy part about this season, which I actually kind of like, is there's a dude like twice his size in it. And it's funny. It's funny, like watching him just like he's not used to dealing with a dude bigger than him. So that actually
he makes me want to take testosterone for sure. I mean, the dude is jacked to fucking all in, and he's like in his mid 40s. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
bro! It's so funny seeing him go from Blue Mountain State to this.
It's great because those are circling back now too.
Yeah.
Like all his old stuff. Chris, so I wanted to ask this. In your opinion, and then I'll get everyone else's opinion. How much do you think a critic's opinion influences behavior of the audience? Like, if 80% of the critics say this is shit, do you think that influences people going into the movies or streaming it at all? And if you do, what's the percentage? What do you think it is?
Probably, if I guess, like 60-70%, I think of people, if they see the critics are shitting all over it, I think they're all going into it thinking people have shit all over it, like it's been shit on. I'm going to try to go into an open mind, but I think a lot of people are going to have that in the back of their head, like, okay, I'm already thinking this movie's going to suck.
You think it influences like ticket behaviors? If it's going to the movies and you got a pre shit on by the critics, you're like, less people are going to go see the movies. Like, I guess I'll just wait till it gets to streaming or something.
I think so. Like if it's a lot of critics, if it's got a really bad critic score, I think for a lot of people that's going to deter them. Be like, I don't know if I'm going to see it. And if they do, I feel like a lot of people are going in like, all right, I think this movie's going to suck. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. It'll be better than I thought. But I think you go into it already with a negative. That's why I stop for a lot of movies, like looking at, like reading reviews and looking. I'm like, I'm just going to go into it because I don't like going into it already with that notation that this movie's, I hear, going to suck, and then already just have a negative thing to it. But I think it is a large influence.
Let me be real, Kevin. I don't like telling Kevin what he thinks can be good or not. I'm like, Kevin, you're gonna like this because I know damn well he's gonna come out hating it. Like, Kevin's that personality that you tell him it's good, he's gonna.
What are you laughing about, Chase? What's so fucking funny? Okay,
fucking funny.
I didn't say anything, man.
Am I
Me
wrong?
personally, I don't give a shit about critic score. Critics don't like a lot of like dumb humor and shit, which I do a lot. Like, and I also don't need like a perfectly written, period piece. Like, I don't give a shit about that kind of stuff. Like, I just feel like they overanalyze and overthink to the point of like, if it's just a fun movie, they shit on it. And like, I'm okay to watch just a fun movie. Like, I don't need every movie to be 3 hours long and like 75% dialogue and like has to be, accurate, historical. Like, I don't need all that shit, man. So like, I do not give a shit about what critics say. I give way more weight to the audience score than I do the critic score personally.
I respect that. Kevin?
I try to look for, as a hater, I have to hold up my own. So, I try to look for reasons to like go against the grain, So, if somebody's like, oh, this, if somebody likes it, I'm gonna be like, I mean, this
it's garbage
shit. Like, did you see this one particular moment in that movie that was terrible? So. The rest of the movie was great.
Tell me I'm wrong, though. Kevin, I know you're butthurt when I say that, but like, how many shows and movies have we said that was going to be good? You come out and you always say, nah,
it's not true. I mean,
I say,
give me one. Give me one that we said. Yeah.
It was okay.
I like Parks and Recs, and Chase put me on it, and I love it.
That's your go-to. That's the only fucking one that you can do.
15 years ago.
Well, you guys don't put me on any good shit anymore.
I've told you about Bad Monkey 100 times, and I guarantee you haven't even tried to watch it.
I don't
even think you remember she was in that show.
It's Vince Vaughn. It's fantastic. You should definitely watch it. It's great.
Bad Monkey, heard that. I'm writing it down right now.
Yeah, check in a month and see how much
he's watched. It's a movie or a TV show?
Great. It's a TV show.
What's it on?
Renewed. It's on Apple.
I'm out.
You can have my
Apple.
You don't have Apple?
Brother.
So you haven't seen Severance, you haven't seen Silo.
We need to binge Severance, actually.
I had like a free trial, and I watched the first season of Severance.
Did you like it?
Here it comes.
It was okay. I'm not saying it was bad. People are obsessed with this show. I don't get it. Maybe it's because like
in between your vote and their vote. I think it was good. I don't think it was at the level that it got hyped, but I don't think it was just like average. But I agree. But I think there's two other shows on there.
Didn't say average. I said it was good.
Good. There's two or three other shows that I think you'd actually like a lot.
See, I think for me, Severance, I loved it so much because I hadn't heard anything about it when I watched it. Like, no one had told me anything.
Yeah. How is that possible? Like, what did you watch it the day it came out?
He doesn't go on social media.
I don't know, man.
He doesn't read all the reviews and the comments and all.
I had never heard it. I watched it, years ago whenever it first came out, and I was like, bro, like this is awesome. Like I had no idea what to expect, and I had no hype going in. So I think that helped me love it as much as I did. I think if everyone's like, the show is the best show ever, like it's mind bending and they explain the concept to me and stuff, I don't think I would have liked it as much. But like I went in completely blind with no expectations, and so I think that's why I loved that first. I haven't seen season 2 yet.
I went in with people telling me what it or what they thought of it, but I didn't know the concept behind it. And the concept, I mean, I just feel, I don't know, I feel so trapped in that building to the point where it makes me feel uncomfortable, and I don't like it. I don't.
That's part of it. I think that's.
I understand. I understand, but it's not a good feeling. So why would you like?
Because
I get
because
it.
it's. I don't know.
And when you're out of that building, like not enough stuff happens outside that building in that first season that makes it.
The one that gets me, because I rewatched it in anticipation for season 2, which I haven't started yet. But there's one episode.
Put in the work.
There's one episode that really I had forgotten about on my rewatch, and it's. I won't give anything away for people that haven't seen the first season. If you haven't heard about the concept by now, that's not really giving anything away. They tell you almost immediately what the concept is. But there's one character, and she talks about the fact that she's only been awake for 90 hours total, because she's like a therapist. So they only wake her up for 1 hour increments. And so she's only awake for 1 hour at a time, once a week. And so her whole existence and work life is 90 hours total. And that's the one that I was just like, holy shit. Because the other people, they're there all day. So they're there 5 days a week.
I missed that episode, bro. That's
wild. It's I don't remember this.
I was just rewatching it the second time. I was like, holy shit, that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that fucked me up is the pizza party, because that's how corporate America is. It's like, oh, you did really good. Here's a pizza party.
Yeah,
what about the waffle party?
But I go back to Kevin when he says, I get what you're saying, Kevin, because it's almost like that awkward comedy. Some people love that, and other people feel like it's too awkward for them to watch. And same with this one, where it was for me, there's moments where I'm like, I have to be in a very positive mood to watch this, because then it brings me back to what really, in reality, a lot of that is taken from reality, in real life. You know what I mean? It's a little dark comedy, dark truth behind some of that shit. And that's where I'm like, oh, fuck, that kind of hurts. Also, with that show, it seems like every time, somebody or something tries to get, some sort of leeway on information or leeway on getting out of there or something, they're pulled back,
shut it down. They get nothing.
For sure.
And bro, there's nothing more frustrating to me than something that, I mean, look, I didn't rewatch it 12 times. I'm not gonna explain it to you. I'm not gonna explain.
You mean just they get they're searching for answers and someone pops up and stops them? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
They're trying to find the truth, and then they're immediately nah.
Too much defense, Chase.
I took it to mean kind of how Lost would I don't know if y'all watched Lost, but
I would never.
They would ask 20 questions, answer 10 of them, and then ask 20 more. You know what I mean? There'd be 20 mysteries, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to find out all these mysteries. And they'd answer half the mysteries, but in doing so, they would then have 20 more mysteries.
Yeah. Bro, that's
so and then you get last season, you're like, oh man, they have so many mysteries to solve, and you're like,
Don't.
oh, what about this from season 3 that you brought up? And everyone was like, I wonder how that's going to turn out. And
it's like Game of Thrones with that little crop circle thing. They never explained what the fuck that was all about.
Yeah.
You definitely explained Lost, Chase. Never having an answer. Every episode, you're like, oh, I got an answer. Oh, and now I'm back to you 2 steps forward, 18 back.
It's 100%. And look, I enjoyed the show. I did, but it was.
I did, me too.
It is what it is.
Chris, you both like From then, because the creator of Lost made From, the Supernatural one. It's the same thing. It's a horror movie version of Lost.
Fuck off. You fooled me once.
Okay, fuck off. Yep.
Chris, what else you got, bro?
Nosferatu, Chris? Is that
Nosferatu? Yeah, Nosferatu is good.
All right, so you did see it. Right.
I did see it. I didn't know what movie. You just said the one winning a bunch of awards.
Yeah, I know. I had to figure it out.
Yeah, Kevin. God damn it, bro.
Fucking give me a title of the movie.
Chris, we went on.
That's it? It's just good. That's it.
It's good.
What
yeah.
What else? What
else do you want me to tell you?
No,
you should watch it, Kevin. Oh no,
I've watched. What else do you have?
I watched 2 movies since last time we did movie time. I watched a new Alien, Romulus. It was, for me, this is one that because I stopped reading the reviews to get in. I'll just watch a trailer. I'll watch a trailer like once and be like, okay, this is one where the trailer was pretty badass. The movie itself, it was okay. I gave it 5.5 bones. It was okay. Like, it had some cool visuals and stuff, but overall I was just kind of like, it was, because it was, I think in the storyline of Alien, this was set between Alien and Aliens.
Yeah.
So it just, like I said, it's worth a watch, but it wasn't, I was expecting a little more because the trailer was cool as shit. I remember in the movies watching the trailer like, oh man, this is going to be really good. And it was okay.
Yeah,
my buddy
can sometimes be misleading, but I still trust a trailer more than I trust a critic review.
Yeah, I've switched to that because it's so much more enjoyable. Because at least the trailer, you can watch it and be like, all right, I think it's going to be good or I think it's going to suck.
Yeah,
but it's my opinion, not what this dude's
For
writing
sure.
to.
I watched it. My buddy at work has he is a engineer, but he's like a sound engineer in the sense of his whole house is built around his surround sound for his TV. So I watched it with him on that. It was absolutely fucking epic. He just installed seat shakers.
That's
so his
awesome.
sofa will shake during it. So
That's
he asked
badass.
me, I was like, "Oh, Connor, you're gonna watch Jurassic Park for the first time, and it's gonna scare the shit out of you."
Yeah, it's gonna just.
Dude, that's badass.
Right?
I love that.
I'd want to
Yeah,
watch Jurassic Park in that.
They have
So I
furniture
watched-
like that now too, though.
It's insane. I think it's brilliant. But it's not expensive. It's just kind of two little metal pieces that rattle. But that being said, I agree with you, Chris. The visuals and the sound effects were amazing. Obviously, the storyline, I felt like I was like, it's kind of already been done. But at the same note, I'm like, at this point, if they're doing if they're micro the timeline, right? So if they're saying movie 1, movie 2, and we're gonna do 1.5, you're telling me out of all these little halves, the news hasn't come out that it's fucking aliens, fucking people. We have the
Hasn't gotten
technology
down the
to
timeline yet. That
we can
hey,
light speed and go and be frozen and all this kind of shit, and we have robots that talk and all that. But you're telling me that hasn't been put out into the universe, that it's fucking aliens just killing people left and right. It's weird.
Has anyone seen that Odessa movie that just came out on Hulu?
Odessa. Sure have not.
I've just it's been like every time you put on Hulu, it pops up. It's I think her name's Sadie Sink, the girl from Stranger Things, the redhead.
That's correct.
Starring her.
Nailed it.
No shot. Because you know they curate that kind of shit for each viewer, right? So what you see.
Well, that just got released though, so they're really pushing it too. They don't release that many Hulu original movies. So when they do, they push the fuck out of it.
Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks okay. I mean, I'm intrigued, but
So it's called Set in a Post-Apocalyptic Future. Odessa is a rock opera about a farm girl on a quest to recover a family
I'm all
heirloom.
the way out.
I know.
Her journey leads her into a
I'm
dangerous
straight
city where
out
she
of
must
this.
use the power of destiny and song
Stop
to save
it.
her. I don't know if I
Stop
can
it.
do that, bro.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Terrible.
I'm gonna give it a
What the
try.
fuck are we doing?
I'm gonna give it a try. That it's got 13 original songs, and I heard a couple, and I liked
In
it.
it for the songs. There you go. Chase is in it. Let's go. Second movie I watched was when we were doing a little free trial on Hulu was Anora, the Best Picture winner from the Oscars. Anora. I gave it 7 bones. It's entertaining. Somebody called it. I saw a tweet. Somebody's like, it's basically like a loose Pretty Woman remake. And I'm like, I never thought of that. And then after watching it, I'm like, I can see it. I mean, she's a stripper. She starts dating this wealthy Russian kid who has really rich parents, and then some other shit goes down. I won't spoil it since it's pretty new, but it's 7 bones. No, I literally spoiled nothing. I gave you what you could literally read from the plot.
Pretty Woman. I've seen Pretty Woman. It was on our 80s rom-com our 90s rom-com
I'd rather watch this than Pretty Woman. Let's be honest.
Fair.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't mind.
Kevin, there's a lot of titties in this one, so you're in. You're in for this one. She's a stripper. Yeah, you're in.
I'm in.
Whoa.
Kevin's like, I'm all the way in. And then the last thing I got is
Story.
TV show, real quick, the one on Max. We watched The Pit or whatever, which is kind of feels like an ER spinoff. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
That's good.
When it's
I was
cool how
not-
it's good.
I was just gonna say I wasn't intrigued by the tagline because, like you said, they said it was like an ER spinoff. That didn't appeal to me, but I've heard lots of people say it's good.
And I thought it was
by
because it's
hour, Kev.
yeah, that's
So
exactly what it is.
The whole season, it's 8 to 10, however many episodes there are. Each episode is still in the same timeline.
Like an hour of the
hour
day.
1 is 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., kind of the episode 24s.
24.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, I thought it was an
really good
ER.
shit.
I thought it was ER spinoff because I was like, he was an ER, that guy. I'm like, is this actually a spinoff? And then
Is that still a show? that around?
ER's been gone for a while, I think.
No, I think George Clooney's still starring in it.
I mean, I can't confirm or deny. I don't think he is, but
Let me get a call.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
all I
on
got.
that one too.
you're out on. You don't have Max either. What do you have?
I'm just no. I got a Max. I got one of my friends Max, but I'm not like. What intrigued you to watch that? Do you like ER?
Yeah, I liked it. Well, when I was a kid back in the day, my parents would watch ER, so I kind of got ER back in the day, and then. Well, ER is better. I mean, Grey's Anatomy was
I'm
fucking
not
cheesy.
saying it's
Like
bad or
ER
not,
was.
but I'm just saying that the
Grey's
fact that you had a
Anatomy
connection.
was trash.
Yeah, because it was all like cheesy. ER was like actually like showing shit, just like The Pit is. It's good. Sorry, Kev.
I watched
Kev's
one
out.
episode of Grey's Anatomy. I don't know what season this was, but I think it was the finale of one season. And this guy was on his like deathbed, but he wanted to go to prom or something, and he took her to prom, and he died on the way to prom. And I was like, this is incredibly depressing. Like, just in general, this is a terrible watch. Like, why does someone want to be that sad watching something?
I mean,
to quote Kev, I'm out. All the way out of that one.
Yeah.
My wife watches
But
all
Pitt,
that movie.
I like.
Let me tell you, can we talk about Reacher again, though?
Kev's circling back. Let's go back to Reacher.
Because I didn't get a chance to talk about it.
Wait,
so I
she
walk
watches Reacher?
Hold on, let me finish.
Mary watches Reacher. Sorry, go ahead.
We all know why.
I walk in, yeah, exactly. I walk in the bedroom one day, and all I see is like somebody get shot, like in the fucking face, and they fall to the ground, blood everywhere, and somebody drops an F-bomb, and I'm like, what the fuck are you watching? Why don't you watch my shows? This is bullshit.
Yeah, it's very violent.
And she's like, it's just a show I just started. I'm kind of getting into it. And I was like, what is it called? And she was like, Reacher. I was like, oh, I've heard of Reacher.
I was like, Reacher.
And then right on cue, this beautiful fucking human walks on screen and says the cheesiest line of all time. I don't even know what he says. And he's just looking sexy as shit. And I was like, oh, this is why you watch this shit and not my show. She's like, yeah.
She's like, absolutely, yes.
I'm cool
I can actually picture Erica doing
I see that going down.
Duh.
Yeah, she's like, obviously, that's why I'm watching this.
He's a good-looking guy. He's a bit beefy. He's a big guy.
For your
That guy
taste?
is- for my taste, yeah. He's huge.
Yeah.
If I could have a diet and like a chef like he does and do that, I would want to get that size. That'd be a dope size.
You would
That's
want
a
to get
fucking
that
size.
big, though.
Yeah, Emily said to me,
Yeah.
I would
That's
not
like
do that
Hulk big. Like for
I
me,
know, but
right?
it's fucking
It's like,
cool.
yes.
I think that's why I like this season with that dude who's literally like makes him look fucking small.
That's
It's
crazy.
hysterical.
But that being said, Kevin, I don't watch it, but Emily has asked multiple times, "You want to watch Reacher?" And I was like,
I like
after
it.
the
And,
third
now
time, I'm like,
and Mary's
fucking-
watching it.
Yeah, it's a good show. Look, again,
Just
it's
know
not...
that your wife is currently, like, as she watches it next to you, getting horny as shit. Watch
Perfect.
Even though you look like
Yes.
you're in the 80s porn right now.
Well, are you saying that like it's a bad thing, or?
Well, I mean,
Can we look
you're
at-
almost like a little cuck now.
Yeah,
Like,
actually, I
she's
think the
just-
last episode we watched, his ass is just out
Yeah.
for no reason at all. They're just like, here's his
Yeah,
ass.
there-
Oh,
Is it
there's definitely a reason why it's out.
Can we talk about this though, Chase? Your filter that looks like you're about to like join an 80s.
What-
I
is
told
that
you, I
word?
told you, I had to choose the mic or the camera.
It's great, bro.
Yep.
Sorry, you
This is a
two.
great filter.
I know we're trying to get.
They're gonna be like wiping their
I
screen.
can change the mic and go back to
If
the other
you-
camera if you want.
Listeners, if you grew up watching your parents' porn and it was like 80s,
Yeah.
90s, this is gonna bring you
There
back.
you go. It's
I'm
going to give you a
just,
throwback. You'll throw back when you see Chase.
I mean, I'm waiting just for just a hairy bush come out.
Just
Right? That you can't even see like the details
Yeah.
of.
yeah,
the
just
pussy.
like
It's
I
just
think
like-
that's why.
Yeah,
that's a
bush.
vagina.
Yeah, that's there it is.
Bush.
They could
just
get
saw a
away with
nipple.
showing it on Instagram today because there's so much bush. You wouldn't be able to see it.
Oh, it's a bathing suit.
Yeah.
That's cute. It's a great.
What we
segment.
got? Are you supposed to be on your iPad? You know what, young lady? Do you want to go to timeout? 1, 2, 3. It's time for dad tip. I don't have too much dad tips this week. I just want to say, for my dad tip is to make sure that you don't forget about the moms. So shout out to all the moms out there who are holding it down while either your man's at work or he's out of the state. And when you are home, dads, like even the smallest little things, and I know me and Jason both do this because I work a lot, opposite schedules, of my wife and kids, and Jason's out of town from here now. When we're home, like, make sure you just throw in any type of little helping hand you can extra that what you normally do, even if it's just to give the mom an extra 10-15 minutes where they can just do whatever the fuck they want. Now, if your wife is like me and Jason's wife, they're still gonna stick around and not kick their feet up. They're still gonna, because they got FOMO like crazy, but at the same time offer it to them. And I think it's a shout out to mom in general, because my wife's been putting in some work, and I don't tell her enough, and I should.
Should have saved this one for Mother's Day, dude.
When's Mother's Day?
I don't know.
I feel like you have an idea.
I have zero clue.
Do you know what month it is?
Wait, it's in May, bro. It's in May. You got a month and a half. You're good.
Yeah, you got some time.
Bitch, I'm good. I got.
Bitch, I'm good.
Just bring it back.
I'll put something real good.
So we've had dads. I do want to get ahead of this. This is a good call, Chase. I do want to get some moms on this episode. Oh no, we did one mom's episode.
You did a mom's one.
That was
I want to get our
time.
moms. I want to get our moms because we had our wives on. I think it would be funny at least to get one of our moms on.
Get one mom on, yeah.
And everyone here knows who we're looking at here, Kev.
Hey, be careful what you ask for. Careful what you ask
I think it would be good. She might get mad at us for the cursing, but I think she's gonna run with it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you'd get less.
Can she bring the
content than you
pink
think.
wig? Can she bring the pink wig?
I don't know. Yeah, we'd have to.
You got to double check, see if
I don't
she's.
think it's like an official event or anything, so I don't know.
If anybody doesn't know this, Kevin's mom, she's got this epic profile pic. I don't know if it still is a profile pic, but I remember it being not just a pink, like, fluffy wig, but like a flat iron pink wig that I have not seen on anyone else but her.
I'm sure that she paid good money for that thing.
Maybe.
Okay, we want to talk about it?
Well, no, it's like a Mardi Gras thing that they do. She's a part of this group in Pensacola where they get together, and it's cancer survivors, which she's not, but she's part of the friends with the group. But
the way you say that, Kev, like,
Jason was trying so hard not to laugh.
No, I'm not being a hater. I'm just saying, like,
she's not.
It's good to support things like that. So that's why me and the girls go out there and do the little fun run.
Hell yeah!
Where y'all killed it, yeah.
You did, yeah. Proud of you.
What did you place, Kev? It was pretty up there for your age group.
What was I, like 17th? I think my age
Pretty
group.
good.
So.
Let's go.
And
Top
your
20.
daughter, I think, placed first or something.
Not first. Sydney got second or third. I can't remember.
That's awesome.
Top 3, man.
Fucking awesome.
She medaled.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Kev. My bad. We'll move on.
Sorry, bro.
I mean,
fuck
look,
it.
hey,
It's
hell
like,
yeah,
you're like
that's
first
good.
or last. Like,
No.
Get the fuck back to rerun.
Yeah, he was like, go get in the car.
Go run the course again. Bring that time down.
Damn, man. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean it like that.
What'd you do?
I was just buying time to find out I don't get.
Okay.
Confused? Do things not make
It's
sense?
a rant, Jay.
God damn
Are
it.
you
I don't
just
like that.
And also, are you skipping where we fucked up? Or did he not give you one?
I didn't even realize if Jose did one. Did Jose do one?
We
Did he
just
just
need,
send it to you?
we just need Jason back. So
I miss him. Where's Jason?
Everything's gonna be good when Jason's back. And
You never told me if he...
Whose voice is that supposed to be, by
This
the way?
podcast just goes to shit when Jason's not here.
Jason, we miss you so much.
My people. It is time once again for another edition of This Is Where We Fucked Up.
Because he mentioned Jason.
The
in
weekly
here.
fact-checking segment on
We're
the
about to find
podcast
out.
where I call out the mistakes
And
of the
everyone
previous
He
weeks.
showed up.
Except when there aren't mistakes for the previous week, and I'm out for the week. So no live Jose this week, and didn't really find anything that was worth calling
Land the plane.
out. From last week's episode, of course, Jason being gone always
there it is.
Kind of stifles the fuck-uppery a little bit. But hopefully from this week, we'll have some good shit to call out for y'all next week. But I wanted to, at the very least, provide you with really probably the only reason that anyone really cares about this segment anymore. Of course, you know I'm talking about the moment of cringe, and so I'm going to have that for you here in just a second. But if I missed anything that I should have called out, you should call me out.
Quickest
and
one
slip
ever.
into my DMs at HipHipJose14 on Instagram. Thank you, Mayor Adamson, as always, for the supplemental producing. Until next week, here is last week's
Moment of cringe.
And I got that dick in the mail.
It was juicy. I'll give it that. You could tell it was thicker. I wasn't expecting to like that, but I actually did.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I do miss the music though. Like
That
at the
is-
end, like the tail off.
That's got to be the shortest one he's ever done, right?
Without a doubt. No, in history, that is the
Got a
fastest
lot.
of all
He's
time.
got a lot going on. You know.
I didn't say
Hanging
it
out
was
with
a
my
bad
fucking
thing.
sister, bro.
Yeah. Maybe Chase, you should do it one week. I mean, something.
He said no. He said no.
Wow.
Yeah. He immediately said no to just one thing.
I did not say no.
Okay.
The word no did not come out of my mouth until just
What?
then.
It's a Chris Rant, but we're supposed to play the Chase Rant?
Yeah,
Intro?
because it doesn't ever say my name in the
You're right.
intro.
It just feels wrong because I
It
call it
does.
the Chase
It does. It does.
Chris left thinking that Jose's segment.
I really did. I was I figured it'd be a
Rant.
7-minute
Back,
segment.
bro. It was
Literally
very
2
short.
minutes.
Jesus. Was there any fuck ups?
Nope.
Holy shit.
No history lessons either.
History.
History lesson.
All right.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
We can't.
Chase, you ever had this one from Oyster City? This beer?
Yes, I have.
Thoughts?
It's okay.
Yeah, I just drank an IPA from not Proofology and then switched to this.
Well,
and was
that's a blonde ale, right?
Yeah, you're correct. Anyway. All right. I don't get angry often, but this pissed me off the other weekend. By the other weekend, 2 days ago. I was going to recycle, which that kind of pissed me off because I don't want to pay. Recycling's not included with our, like, you can pay extra to get recycling. I was like, fuck that. I'll go every couple weeks to the dump and recycle. I'm not paying extra for that. So I'm driving out to the dump to go recycle or whatever, and there's just one intersection, and there's a really long turn lane because obviously traffic gets backed up. And I've noticed a lot about the drivers up here. They're not bad. They're just very aggressive and very stupid.
That
this
sounds
one,
bad, if I'm being honest.
no, I mean, they're good. Well, like in Tallahassee, they're just terrible fucking drivers. Here, I guess because we're close to Nashville, they're just very aggressive. They're just very, like, aggressive, but they're also just fucking morons. But that's not the point. So we're going to this intersection, and there's a really long turn lane, and somebody puts their blinker on in front, or there are two cars in front, they put their blinker on. I'm like, all right, cool. They put their blinker on, but instead, as I assume most people would do, they see the turn lane, and they're like, all right, there's a turn lane. I'm going to get in the turn lane and go. This car kind of starts like hovering into the turn lane, but is like half turn lane, half regular lane. And it, so like nobody in our lane of traffic can't go anywhere. The turn lane can't advance. So we're all kind of like a standstill. Then they pivot out and pivot back in. And then finally, like as they about to get to light, finally get all the way in the turn lane. The car in front of me, like I'm enraged. The car in front of me is just holding down the horn because they won't get fully into the turn lane. And I'm like, the turn lane started 50 feet back there. Why are you like just like kind of casually driving in the middle of both? Why not fully commit to the turn lane? Get the fuck out in the straight lane. Like, what are we doing? Dude, I was pissed off. The car in front of me was fucking just holding down the horn. Even drove off still honking. I was like, you can let it go, bro. You're gone. They're already at the turn, but they're just still honking at him. But and I only did this because I came back the same way from recycling, same interception. The same fucking thing happened from the other way. And I'm like, this is a joke. I'm getting fucked with. How is this happening both ways I cross this intersection? Respect the turn lane. The turn lane starts. Put your blinker on. Get in there. Don't fucking like hover in between two lanes you literally are stopping 2 lanes of traffic that can't advance because you're just like, well, the second person was on their phone, just clearly didn't give a fuck. Which, by the way, up here also random, so many people are on their phones. It's insane the amount of people I pass that are just not like casually looking like I might do. I'm talking like this, just straight up looking at it. I'm like, Jesus. So yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, holy shit! Like, could have run some everything. What's that?
A lot of people, like, with that turn lane situation, they're like trying to, like, oh, is it faster for me to go right or is it faster for me to go straight? So, like, I'm gonna wait and see which one.
Assess their options. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get
Everyone
it.
just speed up and cut everyone off. It would be fine. Always works.
You're the problem.
You're the issue.
I just go as far as I can get in and cut over, and I'm there. I never block. I get in there fast and hard.
Yeah. Well, no, this person
Say
was
that
the
again?
opposite.
Yeah.
No,
there's
take
your
a look at that.
moment.
But it was just like the slow, and they couldn't commit. I'm like, I'm yelling in my car. I'm like, fucking commit. Just go in the lane. Like, you're already halfway there.
I agree.
Seize the gap.
Like, you fat bitch. Seize the gap, you fat
Yeah,
bitch.
That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Seize the gap.
It's not about the aggressive drivers. It's about the pussies. I'll be honest with you. The ones that can't just like squeeze in there like I don't know.
I'm scared.
Go.
I'm scared. Just go for it.
100% them guys.
The phone thing is a fucking problem, though. I drive on the most dangerous
ebooks.
Yeah, I drive on the most dangerous road in the state of Florida on I-4, and people just like literally just staring at their phone, like.
Or
and
like
I'm
you
just
have,
like, and they start to like swerve into your lane a little bit, and like you honk the horn, and I'm just like, hello, bro.
nothing. They don't even look up from the phone.
You're doing like, look at what you're fucking doing.
They don't even look up. They're like,
Sometimes I like to, like if I see one and they're safely driving, I still like to just give a little honk on the horn.
there's a little.
Go shit out of them.
Watch them freak out a little bit.
I like that.
Because they'll get in a trance. You forget about that shit. I am definitely been guilty of it. I'm like, all right, that's it. Phone's no go. Because you kind of like, there'll be one piece of content you zone in, you forget you're on a phone and driving, and then you kind of like flash, you're like, I'm going to kill somebody.
I'll answer a text message or something, but that's I try not to.
Yeah, I definitely don't scroll X now. For sure, don't do that.
Try and keep. Oh, I'm starting to think that you do.
No, I definitely have had it up. I definitely have before.
I do podcasts. I just listen to podcasts or
Chris,
audiobooks.
you're the fucking problem.
You're not the problem, Chris. Don't say that. You're not.
You don't say that.
You don't say that.
Now, if it's stop and go traffic, that's something else.
Yeah.
Put on a movie.
I feel like that's where I'll fuck myself.
A movie? You're going straight to a movie, huh?
Fuck yeah! I got Top Gun Maverick.
I say, what's queued up in that car, ready to
Top
fucking.
Gun Maverick has been
How many
watched.
times have you seen that movie?
At least 10. At least.
Yeah, I think probably like 7 to 10 times.
Jace, I told this to Kevin last night, and it's not a fucking lie. 4th night in a row, Connor has requested Top Gun Maverick to watch.
Wow.
Let's go!
Wow.
I was like,
it's
Kevin,
a
I'm not here
great
to kiss
movie.
your ass, but I was like, Emily just told me, he's like, Emily showed it to him. We showed it to him in the past. He was like, it's kind of cool, but he showed it to him recently, and he's just like, Daddy, Mommy, can I watch Top Gun? Can I watch Top Gun? And I'm like, which one is it? He's like, Maverick. And all she does is fast forward through the dialogue parts and just get to the jets every single
Let's get to the planes. Get to the planes.
Dude, it is.
I'm sure
it's a
she
very
definitely
good
doesn't
movie.
skip to the beach scene either.
Oh, no, that's definitely. No, we got to
I
watch
hate
this,
that
Connor.
scene.
We have to watch this.
So worst scene in the movie. Worst
Both
scene in the
movies?
movie.
Or that scene specifically?
No, that scene specifically. Because they tried to. The dual
what they were
football
doing.
action is just. I love it.
The game
I love that movie, except for that scene. I fucking
think-
hate that scene.
It's a tribute to the original.
Hey, I get
volleyball
that.
know what they're
I
doing.
get it. They should have just played volleyball. If you want to get
No, I
or
disagree.
football, I don't give a shit. But not the
Just don't
dual
play that
football
game.
shit.
The dual
Nobody's-
football.
It was
out
the
there,
game
like-
that pissed Chase off. The
Yeah,
double
it
football.
is.
It's just
It's
pissed him
100%
off.
following
game.
the rules of
That's
football.
not football.
I understand, but then he's just like, who's winning? He's like, I don't think they even know. It was so fucking corny. I hated that scene, dude. I hated that scene.
That's a great,
That's a terrible
Man,
movie.
You
Karen,
never
it's
played football
awful.
and not kept score?
They weren't playing football, Kevin.
Here we go.
Yeah, the whole
Here we go.
Chase, Wait, when you play a game, you don't keep score?
You're not keeping score? What are you doing?
Look, if they didn't keep score, that would have been fun. Although that is not paying homage to the OG, where they definitely kept score.
Oh, they were locked in the OG.
Yeah, bro. So if anything, it's not paying homage to
Mother
it.
Goose, you pussy.
Can we stop saying homage? Like, it doesn't fit this podcast. Stop it.
Cut it.
Trebuchet.
What the fuck?
Bless you. Bless you.
Gavin, you want to wrap this bad boy up? Trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
The episode has come to a completion. Thank you so much, everybody who joined us today. Episode 290. Jason, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Hi, boy.
Hi, bro.
We're happy to have you back. Just
Miss
send
you
us
so
an
damn
email.
much.
We'll have our
I'm
people
back
reach
on
out to your
Friday.
people.
I'm back on Friday, bro. We're good.
We'll have your people
He's
reach out
back.
to our people, and we'll kind of hook it up. Maybe we could do this more often.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Anyways, folks, make sure that you follow us on Cup to Cup Show on all social sites like Instagram, X, and Facebook, and
Find it.
Yep.
Yeah.
CupToCupLife.com, no spaces. You can find our merchandise like Chase's shirt. You probably can't see it because of the camera, but he's wearing a
Wipe
Cup
your
to Cup
screen.
shirt.
You might see it.
Also, our merchandise is there, so go check that out. Also, follow Cup to Cup on Twitch and YouTube as well, because we're streaming live on both of those for 7 Minutes in Heaven. But I also throw some gaming stuff on there as well. Join the Discord as well, Cup to Cup as well.
As
well.
What the fuck was that noise?
As well. There's
That was
sounds.
it was a rapper, but the fact that you said as well freaked me out the third time you said
You did say as well a lot. Yeah.
as well.
As well.
It's a lot. We got a lot. Like I said, we got to really clean up the ending of this because it's a mouthful.
As well.
Trebuchet.
As
Yes.
well.
Homage. Homage.
I actually meant homage, but yes, homage. Yes.
Homage.
Trebuchet.
Also, thank you for everybody that voted on the bracket as well.
1,000%.
As well.
As well.
Trebuchet.
Oh man.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Holla.